Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here once again. We are looking ahead to today's slate for the 24th for NBA for Fanduel. As normal, if you guys do go on to like the video, leave a like. I definitely do appreciate it. And also hit that sub button as well. Last night wasn't the greatest night for us. It was looking really good until, well, it kind of fell apart. We were just like one or two guys away, honestly, from a really good lineup. So this was last night. This is what we had here. Um, which was provided for everybody: Morant, Garland, Keon, Mitchell, Barnes, Reddish, Eubanks, Jackson, and Mobley. So, yeah, I mean, I told you guys I was iffy on Morant, but after Lillard left, I needed a point guard, so I went to Morant. I was going to go with Jokic, as you see in the second lineup, but I really like this one more because, I don't know, I felt more vulnerable with Clarkson and Garland up here. I really liked Eubanks and Jackson. But yeah, Morant sucked. He had 29 points. Garland was all right, 34, 35. Keon, he was like 2% owned, and he had 26. But, I should add little in there as well instead of Barnes. But Mitchell, he did all right with a 41, 42. Barnes, like I said, I was really hesitant on him. He had 23 or 24, so still hit 5.1 times value. But on a night like last night, it didn't matter. You need like 6.5 because most of the tournaments were like a 350, 360, 370 cash line. But yeah, all these Blazers besides Keon were really popular. Drew Banks sucked. Jackson, Mobley, man, they really carried my team. We had Mobley with a 45 or 48, and then the other one had a 45 or 48. So, yeah, unfortunate, but like I said, it was just one of those nights, unfortunately. But honestly, I think overall, it wasn't bad. I mean, if you go look through a lot of these lineups, they had a lot of the really good players in there, just not in the right exact spot. Fultz was all right. Shea Gilgeous, I needed marketed in there. I had Walker Kessler in a couple, but just did not have marketed. So, but overall, definitely we'll still take overall pretty good projections. Just missed a couple people for sure. So, if you guys want to get in, check us out on Twitter. It's going to be $7 per day if you guys want to try out a day pass. If you guys want to come buy in with us. Basically, it's just going to be you and me, maybe one other person, depending on the buy-in. We each buy in for the same amount of money, and then if we do win, we do split the winnings, equally. So if you guys want to get in on that, let me know. We can do whatever you guys want. If all you have is $25, we can do that, or 50, or 100, whatever you guys are feeling. We can definitely do that. So just message us on Twitter, and we'll get you guys all set up on that. And Twitter will be in the comment section below. So let's go get into it here. We have New York and Washington. We have Bradley Beal's going to be questionable in this one with a 225 in New York. New York only by 2. So I'm feeling like Beal's going to play if it's only 2 spread right now. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think Brunson, Randall, they're your main guys. If Beal's out, Kuzma, you got RJ Barrett there at 6,100. Mitchell Robertson, if he doesn't play, Isaiah Hartenstein, you can look at him. But overall, just not a ton of feeling in this game. But, I mean, they're all good plays, but I don't know if they're, tournament plays. We got Cleveland and Atlanta. I don't mind going back to Mitchell and Garland here. Don't even mind looking at Young and Murray. It was a pretty good game against Denver last night. So, yeah, Mobley's going to be very, very popular because he just absolutely killed last night. So don't mind looking at one or two of those guys once again. Some really good plays in that one. That's probably about a 228, right? Might be a little lower. 227, yeah. So it's only a one spread, so it should be a good one. Miami and Milwaukee, this is where a little bit of the ownership is going to come from. Giannis is probably not going to play this one, so Holiday's going to get some ownership. Portis, Middleton. If Javon Carter does start, got to be looking at him as well. Even if he doesn't, I still think he's going to get you at least 20 in this one. Over there, just Jimmy and Bam, they're in good spots, but I don't know. Price is a little much for me, and Hero's back. So maybe Brook Lopez does something, but overall, I'm just going to go cheap. Like I said, maybe Carter, maybe Middleton, maybe Holiday as well. Moving on to Brooklyn and Chicago. We have a 222.5 in Chicago by 2. So obviously, as we know, this is not the same Brooklyn team. Mikal Bridges is their leading scorer, so if that tells you anything. Dinwiddie's not too bad at 7'6". I don't mind Cam at 5'4". And then at the Chicago, I mean, all the guys are very expensive. Vuk, DeRozan, Levine. So I don't know how many I'm going to go there. I'm not expecting this to be the craziest game out there, so I don't have a ton of exposure to that game. If I do, it's going to be on that Brooklyn side. We got Charlotte, Minnesota. This should be about at least 225 here. 241, yeah. So this one's a big one. If Charlotte can stay with them, it's going to be a good one. LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards. Terry Rozier is probable, so he's in a good spot. Kelly's finally going to play. Probably only going to play about 20 or so minutes. I think PJ is a little too much. Mark Williams is kind of out of it with Kelly coming back. Kyle Anderson, if he starts, good spot, 5-5 as well. And yeah, so overall, probably one or two from this one. Like I said, Ball, Edwards, those guys are just should have a really, really good time here. Houston and Golden State. Keep an eye on Golden State. We'll see if they rest anyone on a back-to-back. It is the first back-to-back out of an All-Star break, so I wouldn't be surprised if they rested Clay, just because Clay always gets rested. But they should be all very fresh. So I don't think they'll rest here. But another value, we're going to get some more value from Houston here, from chalky value, with Kevin Porter and Jalen Green being out. Alfred Sengun's going to be popular. I don't mind him, but I don't think he's going to boom. Probably about 35 to 38. Going up against a pretty good defense, obviously, in Golden State. We saw what they did with LeBron and AD last night. Kenyon could be an all right spot. Jabari, Josh Christopher, I don't mind him. He might get some run. Tyrese Eason. So a couple of those cheap Houston guys definitely can get a little bit of value out there. They might lose by 15 or 20, but you know, Houston should run those guys, and that's another reason if Josh Christopher and Eason, some of those guys don't start, they might get some extra run in the garbage time. OKC and Phoenix. So we still have no KD, but KD's going to be back soon. We have 231 and Phoenix by 6. So, OKC just played an overtime game last night, so they might be a little tired. But Shea, I still don't mind looking at Shea. Probably going to get you 50, 55 in this one. You can probably go LaMelo Ball in a better matchup, but you could still look at him. This puts Booker and Ayton in some half decent spots as well. Josh Okogie, Torrey Craig. I'd definitely go Josh over them, over Torrey. But yeah, is there anyone must have? No, but like I said, Shea and Booker and Ayton, they're looking okay. And we got Sacramento and the Clippers last night. So today, both these teams. No, sorry, Sacramento on a back-to-back. I'm intrigued to see how Russell does here. I really am. I don't know how that's gonna play. Plumlee could be in a very good spot with no Zubac. Eric Gordon, I could see him doing half decent here. You could go back to the well with Harrison Barnes, but I don't know if you need to. I mean, he only played 23 minutes, 15, 3, and 2. They did blow him out there in that fourth quarter, so this one could be a more competitive game. So maybe Harrison can pick it up and get you 26 or 27. He only shot 9 times against Portland. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. He's kind of on the lean there. So as normal, let's go just see what the projections are spitting out. Like I said, as normal, this will change throughout the day, so don't play this lineup. You can play some of the players in there, but like I said, just depends on injuries and stuff like that. So let's go see what it shoots out for us. See if I'm, kind of on with projection. So yeah, I kind of mentioned all these guys. Shea, like I said, you can go LaMelo Ball. Javon Carter, only if he starts. I mentioned Josh Christopher. They got him at 27.1. Middleton at 34.3. Harrison Barnes, so I might be changing that up a little bit. I feel like there's too much risk right there. DeRozan's okay, but I think there's other places to go. Sabonis, I could see him getting 50, 55 again. Had low ownership. Anderson, as I mentioned, and then Alfred Sengun. So, ooh, no, my bad. I don't mind the lineup, but I would definitely probably do a couple tweaks to it. This feels like just a cash lineup. I don't see a lot of GPP guys in this one. So, yeah, overall not bad, but definitely would tweak it up a little bit. So, yeah, that's what we got going on, guys. Once again, if you guys enjoy the video, leave a like. I appreciate it. And also hit that sub button as well. If you guys want to get in on the buy-in, like I said, just message me on Twitter and we'll get you guys all set up. Like I said, we equally split the buy-in and we equally split the winnings as well. So, this is good for the guys. If you guys can't afford to go play in the upper tournaments, you go put in a little bit, and then let's say you win $200, then that gives you a little extra bankroll. So it's a good spot to try to get into some of the bigger tournaments, with some help, because you can't do it on your own because bankroll. But if we do win, then boom, you can do it on your own. So, but definitely message us for sure. If you guys just want to do the lineup on your own, no problem. $7 for a day pass. So, all right, guys. Once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys a little bit later.